Hello everybody, it's James here from ItsMuchMore. Thank you very much for being with us. So in this video, we are playing another Sega PC game. So we've played the likes of Sega Manx TT, Daytona USA, Daytona Deluxe, just to name a few. Oh, and also Sega Rally and Sega Touring Car Championship. But this was released also on the Sega Saturn and the Sony Playstation under the name Formula Karts Special Edition. This one is just Formula Karts on the Sega PC. So let's take a look at it, shall we? So this is the main menu screen and what you're greeted with. So we'll have a quick look at the records then, shall we? Nice pixelated clipboard there, it says race record. So we've got the championship records, so it shows the driver, the laps, and the level they did it on with their finished points. Press enter to move on to arcade records, and also it shows you something different there for the earnings that they got for the arcade mode. In the configure menu, we have game, controls, joystick, keyboard, sound, and video. So let's have a look at the very top one, which is video. So here you can change the frame rate, the detail level from low, medium to high, and the video mode. So let's have a quick look at those. Okay, here you can change the colors from 256, 64K to 16M. But I cannot change the video mode on my one because it is just stuck on 640 by 480. In the sound settings, you can change the CD volume, the sound effects volume, and also swap from left to right. I keep it all as it is. The joystick menu, I've not got a joystick attached, so it's going to say that the joystick is none detected. That's correct. Keyboard, so let's have a look at this option. This lets you redefine your controls if you're using keyboard. So they are the controls I'll be using, and I will be using a keyboard. The game setting shows a nice big box art for the Sega PC. So here we have the name that you want to use for your player for the game. You can also show your handle that you want to use online. The game difficulty, we set it to normal. The number of laps. Damage, we turn that off. And tilt, I don't know what that is, but I'm just guessing how it tilts your go-kart when you turn, or how the turning appears when you go around the corners. Control. So yeah, it shows you that I'm using the keys. You can also change the steering, the steer speed, and the center speed as well, or you just set them all back to default. Password, this allows you to continue a championship mode from the race option. So we've not got one of those just yet, but if we do, we will return to that and see how far we get on the championship mode. Multiplayer, we'll show you that option later. It's either a local or online via TCP multiplayer mode. We may actually come back to this and do an online multiplayer video. Race menu. So this is the main part of the game, which is the race menu. So we'll have a look at that now. So in this race menu, you have practice, which looks like a learner style go-kart. You practice a particular track by yourself. Single race, that is just you against the computer opponents on a single track. Championship mode is you just race around and compete for points to see if you win the championship. Or just an arcade mode as well, if this was to be in an arcade. So we're going to start off and play this game as championship. Okay, so championship mode, so I'm going to choose my go-kart. So on the left hand side it shows you all the go-kart teams. Let's pick Team Sega. Here we go. Let's go, go, go. So like I say, Team Sega is the car that I'm using. The go-kart I'm using. So yeah, we're just going to try and see how far we get on this then. Little couple of races on championship mode. The steering is quite difficult, as is a real go-kart. The steering is very tough and very stiff to go around using the steering wheel. So we're up to 5th position or 4th position at the moment. Up to 3rd, nearly went down to 6th there, so I'm guessing all the opponents are quite close. They are quite close. So there we go. The positions, we're jockeying for position, so to speak. But yeah, there's a 2nd position in sight up there. Great lap, yeah, on to the next lap. It handles okay. But yeah, like I say, this game has been released on the PlayStation and also the Sega Saturn as well, but they call it the Special Edition on those, so I don't know what is included on that, rather than this one by Sega PC, which is a bit odd to be on the Sega PC branding when it's released on other platforms, but yeah. I'm unable to change the view on the laptop of the go-kart itself, so I can't go out of kart, because it requires you to press one of the F keys or another key that says in the manual under miscellaneous controls. But yeah, I don't actually have that key to press, because I think it would just turn off my Wi-Fi or something, but I don't want that to happen. So yeah, we're just going to keep in-car, or in-kart view. So from the kart selection screen, as mentioned, there is other teams that you can select, and they do have different acceleration, braking and handling. So yeah, some of them may perform better than this one, but this is the Sega Team Sega car in the Sega Saturn branding, which you cannot see. And there we are, the race is over. Just driving around at a slow pace, waiting to get back to the pits at the end. Okay, so that's where I finished, that's my time, that's the points I got, and there's a password if you want to use that for championship mode. There's a stand-in, so moving on to the next track, which is France. Oh, nice little different terrain there, and I think that's a Sega Rally logo. Let's see up there at the top. Yep, Sega Rally logo. Alright, let's try and drive around this snowy course then, with the Sega branding everywhere. There you go, I didn't want to talk too much, I just wanted you to hear the engine roar of the go-karts for a bit. But yeah, like you see, a lot of Sega Saturn branding everywhere and Sega branding, so obviously that's going to be changed for the PlayStation version. You don't want Sega Rally everywhere. But yeah, this is good, and in a position 1 as well is quite good, being quite far away from the opponent in the second position. So nice track design there, hot air balloons in the distance, and there's a tunnel as well. So here we are. Yeah, some sharp corners there. This one here is a really painful one. You have to brake and then turn into it. The pit lane there as well to the right. Next lap, so 4 of 6 done. Obviously, when I test the arcade practice and single player, I won't be doing as many laps, but I'm just showing you how far I can get and showing you a bit of the game itself. This game has been released on budget range as well, so if you don't want to buy the full released version of the Sega Big Box version, like I have, you can purchase the budget range one. And like I said, we are using Windows 8. So here we are on practice mode. Let's give it a go, shall we? Nice, you just basically just race around the track that you want to practice on. So you can see on the top left hand side it shows the number of laps, top right hand side it shows the lap time per lap. Yeah, so pretty straightforward, you're just practicing and learning the track. So back into race mode, let's have a look at the single player race. So once again you get to choose a track. Choose your car. This time will be a different car, it'll be the yellow one. In Holland. So it's a single race against other opponents. Here we go. It's a sharp corner. Yeah, everyone's overtook me there. Looks like Little shortcut there. Or could it be the pits? I don't know. Whoa. Out of the way. This track suffered a bit of slowdown there, but doesn't matter. Let's go through here. Oh, it's not really a shortcut. I think it's more of a pits. But yeah, anyway, that's just a single race. So now that we've seen practice single player, let's have a quick look at arcade, shall we? Going to be a different car. We're going to be this car. Looks like the Sega Rally style car in Germany. Here we go.
On your marks. Go.
Ooh, bad start. Oh, I've gone the wrong way already. Let's see if we can catch up with everyone, shall we? So I don't know what makes this any different to any of the other modes. Just don't go down that way this time. Catching them up. Down in last position. 2 of 6 laps. Let's see if we can catch these other opponents up. Just don't go in the pits again. Whoa, watch out. Up to 5th, doing alright. Another great lap, she says. Whoa. Oh. Hit the side again, trying to speed round there. Sliding all over the shop, lost all the positions. Down to 7th. On the final lap. Here we go. Can we get some of these positions back? Out of the way. Oh, not driving like that. Oh my gosh, there they all are. Let's try and get at least one more back on the final stretch. Retired. Oh. Well, I didn't know what position you had to be in the arcade mode to qualify. I'm guessing top 3. Sadly, didn't qualify. It says 3 down the bottom, so I'm guessing that's what you needed to get. So here on the multiplayer menu, you have TCP/IP modem connection or serial connection. So we normally play our online games via TCP/IP. On here you can actually create a room or join a room. So if you are joining somebody else, you just press connect. But if you're creating your own room, you just press create. There's my player, so that's my player name. So I'm just waiting for other players to join in. Because it's just me here testing this, there's nobody else that's going to join in at the moment of filming this video. So I'm going to cancel that. And it returns back to the main menu. So that was Formula Karts, and I've been James from ItsMuchMore. Thank you very much for watching. So yeah, on this video we tried to show you as much as I can. With this game, it has been very difficult to get any sort of footage on here because it keeps crashing, and I'm about to splice this video together with loads of different attempts to play it. So it's different audio, different times when I played the game, and so forth, just to make an actual video to look and work. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed it. I couldn't get any other different views, that's why I'm letting this bit play here. It shows a different view of the computer driving around a track. But it has been fun to play. I just wish that it didn't keep crashing, which is why I might look at trying to buy the PS1 version or the Sega Saturn version of this game. It does say it's special edition. I have had a look at those 2 versions, and there are differences with the menus, the layouts and stuff like that. So yeah, it would be interesting to give those a go, as I quite enjoyed it, and the actual frame rate on those look a little bit more better because the graphics isn't as good as it is here. But all in all, I've enjoyed giving it a go, and it's something different. It's a different racer. So thank you very much for watching. Please check out the playlist at the end of this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you've got this game, played it before, or even if you want a game online, you know, with us via TCP/IP. Just drop a message in the comments, and we'll see if we can arrange that. So you take care of yourself. All the best. Bye bye.